over the years, I have conducted probably more graduation ceremonies than I can count. But I never, ever tire of doing so. And why is that? Because you cannot beat the look of happiness that you see in everyone's face, but the very fact that the people here today are graduating speaks to their commitment, to their resilience, to their determination. And I pay tribute to you for all that you have done, even in the most difficult of times. Take with you a sense of solidarity and a burning desire to leave the people around you better off as a result of your presence. At the same time, keep a place in your heart for the University of Sunderland in London and talk proudly of your time with us. By the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Sunderland, I now formally admit you to the degrees for which you have been presented today. Many congratulations to one and all.
I wanted to study with this great university because I want to fulfill my dreams. So therefore, I applied for BSc top-up Health and Social Care course because of my son's disability. So obviously, I apply in practice before I get the knowledge. So therefore, now I'm going to be able to help other people, same like me, who got the same tremendous journey. Today is the day, it's our special day, so let's celebrate our success.
It makes me proud to celebrate today because the period of time that we were studying, it was COVID, and a lot of us weren't used to having online tutors or having to engage online. It was very difficult to meet other members of the class, but we managed it and we communicated through the class rep. I was one of the class reps and it went down very well. But it goes back to 2013 when my mum had a massive stroke and she survived, and I needed to offer her some sort of care. I did not have a clue what to do. So I thought, let me do a course, and in 2018 I had a little bit of mental health myself, anxiety, trying to meet targets, so I decided to study. First of all, I retrained as a phlebotomist and just did part-time, and I then did HND, which was healthcare practice for England, and that took me on to the top-up degree, which was at Sunderland University, where today I managed to graduate.
I would say come to the University of Sunderland in London. It is a great place if you want to have a good career. It is a great place to have a community of family as well. You will not feel excluded. You will always be involved in the university's activities, which will help you to get a job once you finish your university. Do not forget that you are making it on your own, so everything that you put in, it's for your benefit. You can do it.
Tên mình là An Lê, mình đến từ Sài Gòn, Việt Nam. Mình đã đến Anh được gần 2 năm rồi và sở thích của mình là đọc sách nè, viết và coi nhạc kịch. I was working in a hospitality technology startup in Vietnam, and I was working there for about a year, but then because of COVID, the hospitality industry wasn't doing very well. So I stopped working there and I spent roughly a year to sort of like do random things. Like I do short film with my friends. I start writing for publications in Vietnam, and I start applying for a master degree, and I came here. I did my bachelor degree with an Australian university, and then I went for an exchange program in the US. So I went to Boston for about 6 months. So when I came back and I started working, I thought I want to go somewhere else. I thought I will go to Europe next, and because of the opportunity that I have, England seems like the best choice at the time for me, and I'm happy, I'm glad that I chose the UK, because living in Europe and seeing the scenery is much more different experience compared to what I've seen before. People are different, they're more, in a way, relaxed and enjoying life. That's one of the things that I learned as well here, is to stay in the balance, to work really hard, but then knowing how to balance that out and enjoy your life. Right now I'm working with the university in the student administration department, and I got to implement a lot of my design marketing skill into the course. I get to make a lot of changes in processes and make everything more efficient. So I think I'm already using my degree to some extent. I think the degree is not just about the courses, it's about the people that you meet, the friends that you made, and just everything else that goes with it, really. So it's definitely have possibly influenced my life in many ways. I would also say that you should stay involved and engage in the opportunity and everything that comes with it, because it's not just about the courses, about the learning, it's about the whole holistic experience of you being a student here in Sunderland and in London. So just go out, make friends, go to theater, museum, just explore, try different things, and just make the most of it where you can.
There is nothing more special than being up here and seeing the faces of our graduates and the happiness that they exude on being awarded a degree and having it recognised publicly. It is nothing other than a pleasure, a joy and an honour to celebrate today the students from the University of Sunderland in London. Whilst it's grown substantially, is still a small and intimate enough place for everyone to feel that they are an individual and not merely a number on a page. Our newest graduates, I ask you, in whatever you choose to do, to be open in your thinking, outward looking in your attitude, generous in spirit, and always alive to the needs of others. At the same time, I ask our graduates to keep a place in their heart for the University of Sunderland and talk proudly of their time with us.
The main reason I'm really proud today is the fact that I've come all the way from Nigeria to the United Kingdom to pursue a master's degree.
My goals at the beginning of these studies were to understand more about business and management, learning more about the industry and understanding what I wanted to do in the future, and I think that helped because I now have a job that I love.
I feel like in the next 5 years I hope I'll be successful with the knowledge that I've got from university. I feel like it's really important to try it out in the real world.
The goals at the beginning of my study is to ensure that I give everything that it takes for me to have this Master's in Business Administration, and I'm so excited that my dream came true. I also want to encourage upcoming people to be able to fulfill their dreams.
I came back to study after having to leave university when I got pregnant with my daughter when I was younger. So I came back when my daughter started university, and that's why I'm very proud.
More than fulfilling my experience, because I ended up being the student union president, which wasn't part of the plans initially. And it's been an amazing journey for me. It's been an amazing roller coaster filled with lots of experience to equip me into the next steps for employment and develop my skills and all of that.
The university exceeded my expectations in the sense that I wanted a university that I could call home in terms of getting support from staff. It just made me feel that all my dreams are valid. And look at me today, I am celebrating all of that, all the support that I got from the university.
My name is Angela Patricia Lane, and my parents are from Barbados. They came here in the late 1950s. And from there, I went to school in London. I grew up in Lambeth. And in 2014, I moved to Croydon, where I currently live with my mum. Before I started the Masters, I completed Health and Social Care degree at the University of Sunderland. And before that, I worked delivering English and maths to adults, and that was from a bus company. And I became ill in 2018. My mum had a stroke in 2013, and I retrained to be a phlebotomist. The reason why I was interested in social care is from my mother being ill, and I wanted to give her the best care. I wanted to understand the policies, the rules, the do's, the don'ts. So when people came in to care for her, I can monitor it. When you hear about public health, you think it's just one thing, but public health has everything to do with us as a human. It's interested in our health. Even sitting, is that chair right for you? Is that environment right for you? What you're eating, what can that cause? What is the cause of something? What's the rate people are going to be infected? It has all of that. It has something for everybody if you're interested in it. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do. At the age that I am, I wasn't sure. I knew I wanted to help. I knew I wanted to offer a service, and what I was offering had to be the best. Again, I looked back at my mum and her needs, and then I started looking at people in the community. Not only people that needed support from social care, but also individuals and what they can give. Because as you know, or if you don't know, dementia is going to be more than double by 2030. And every home may have someone that's suffering from dementia, which is one cause. On top of that, you've got other disabilities which people need looking after. One suggestion I would advise, do it for yourself. Have a passion to care, because that is the most valuable thing. Don't do it for the money. Do it because you want to do it, and you will be rewarded tenfold. The university is a brilliant place. They'll give you all the support, the tutors, the lecturers. It's the community as well, which is very good. Young, old can come here and study and achieve.
This course is for students who want to improve their skills in finance and make them more employable. The course is not only academic, but it's also practical. We do Sage and payroll, and there are also softwares that improve students' employability.
With studying with us, it doesn't only prepare them to have these creative ideas and being able to identify opportunities to help the business grow. It's also helped them to be able to identify opportunities to be able to set up a business. Not everybody wants to be a business owner. Some people aspire to manage other people's businesses. So we also prepare them to be good managers within the business world, because then they will have those necessary skills to be able to work with other people to get the best out of the business in general.
You're going to understand strategy, you're going to understand innovation, you're going to understand the way that European Union works, What that tries to do really is to blend two main areas, I think. One is global finance and the other is strategy and strategic thinking. So hopefully at the end of the course you'll have a much better view of strategy and how that is supported by global finance. The opportunities could be in New York because New York has very close links with London, or it could actually literally be just outside this door really in Canary Wharf, because Canary Wharf is full of some of the biggest finance companies in the world.
In this course, I learned on the upper level, on the international level, how the company is running. I improved my financial skills, my management skills, and I improved my thinking power. So how I can solve the problems if I'm working with the company or in my daily routine, in my personal life.
What we then focus on really is we start looking at international markets and how they've developed over the last few years. And we look at those international markets in terms of trade. So we also talk about European Union, and we talk about specific trading zones that have developed in recent years. Some of those trading areas can be described as customs unions or free trade areas, such as North American Free Trade Area. So we look at that and compare it with the European Union. The other thing that we're focused on is currency and the optimal currency system that you'd use for running a country. Some people think that the European Union has the best system, but other people challenge that. So it's about debating what is the best system to use.
It's a university that their strategic intents are aligned with what the government expectations are. So we aspire to equip our students with the expertise and graduate attributes needed to be able to achieve the full potential with the global economy.
One of the things that we use on the course is a lot of case studies and examples, and generally we give the case studies to students. They engage with them, they discuss them in class. The assignments are very relevant to their work as well on the course. I think that they will do very well.
This program is designed to equip you with right skills for your career. We always aim to provide, the practical elements. So we do take our students outside of the class, provide field trips. So for example, things like World Travel Market, Olympic Village, Barcelona, Amsterdam, and other destinations. And of course, we always talk to students and let them decide sometimes on where you want to go and what places to visit. On top of that, we also provide things like guest speakers and networking opportunities, and this is really something that we thrive on, because we get people who are professionals talk to you, explain to you what it takes to actually work in this industry.
There's quite a lot of skills like critical thinking. We give them case studies and they can work on those case studies. This encourages them to actually think outside the box, I would say.
I was already working in the industry previously. I could only achieve a certain level or a certain job. I had learned a lot. Soft skills like networking and meeting a lot of people from the industry. And I'm sure whenever I will finish my course, I will be definitely on a position to apply for better jobs.
We also have professional bodies, and we are members of, for example, Institute of Hospitality, Institute of Travel and Tourism, and what that gives us and what that gives you as well is an opportunity to attend webinars, to attend seminars, to attend their employability events, or to have access to their reports, industry reports, and of course career advice.
We are surrounded by a variety of restaurants, fast food restaurants, fine dining, and also we've got a lot of venues which we sometimes take our students to see the venues, how they look like. So the practical aspect of it really works well for especially for the tourism and hospitality students.
Our students who actually get masters with us, they tend to land themselves in a very good job, such as, for example, government and non-government jobs, and that could be national or internationally, depending on where you find yourself. These are just some of the opportunities that students who study with us will get in the future. So we really hope that we are going to deliver on what we say. So once again, welcome to MSc in Tourism and Hospitality.
The project management industry is a fast-moving industry. There's a lot of development happened in recent times. The program as such, it capture all these contemporary elements.
We work according to the APM, the Association of Project Management, so we follow their guidelines. So the tool that we use are the ones that are used in the industry.
Course outline is major in oil and gas project management, construction and IT project management. So which says you have like 3 different branches. Depending on which one you want to really delve into, you have opportunity to like go in depth into all of them. And majorly for me, I've been into oil and gas and IT project management. So it's having to take project management majorly also has helped me see more lights and understand how projects are being managed internationally.
First, we look at the environment. So what is the environment of a project? And we have to understand the internal and external environment, looking at the macro and micro environment. So in this case, we are able to understand who are the stakeholders in the environment, how do you engage with these stakeholders, and how do you lead? We look at tools and techniques that we use to analyze or assess information. Tools like pestle analysis, Porter's 5 forces, SWOT analysis, process modeling are some of the key areas that we look at. We also engage students in some of the techniques that we use, like interviews, questionnaires, surveys, and other areas that project managers or leaders in the project can use to assess information and also help to create solutions for the problems.
We have a diverse pool of students and from different backgrounds from all over the world, international students, British students, and this is a chance for students to approach different people from all over the world and getting exposure to different cultures. So this is great because when you are managing a project, you are managing people from all over the world. So they have an experience here at uni.
It's so important that you have an emotional intelligence, right? You are going to work with human beings. So you need to have that self-awareness, and at the same time you need to understand other people from that emotional intelligence perspective.
This program helps individuals to get opportunity all across every type of project that is available. Either it is leading a tangible product or process or a service in an industry, it gives them the opportunity to apply the same concept to be able to manage or lead that project.
This is the unique program designed for business management students, fresh from undergraduate programs, and they want to enhance their knowledge and skills and wants to get a perspective of postgraduate level qualifications. So straight from that undergraduate experience, they can join MSc International Business Management program.
So most of the assignments and the seminars that we had and the workshops and everything is basically having to put all the things that we're learning in class into practice. Following masters, I'm not leaving the masters confused, neither am I leaving the masters not knowing what to do. I've gone through a couple of modules and I basically know the next steps I'm supposed to take, and when I'm going into any organization, I'm not going to be speaking from the point where, oh, I've read this, I read it. No, it'll be a case of I've been able to put this to practice, and then I can put 1 or 2 things together to say, you know what, I've got this.
We try to offer students examples from the industry and business problems that students need to solve. As we know, in business there is no right or wrong, so anyone can come with a different solution. We try to improve and enhance the skills in terms of problem solving for students, and also communication skills is very important, and team working as well. So many of our activities are oriented around team working. We try to be as inclusive as possible. And what I always say to my students is to try to mix and mingle and collaborate with people from different backgrounds.
Students have the opportunity to work with a real business and identify a problem within that business, and then wear the hat of a business manager, wear the hat of a consultant, management consultant, and develop solutions for that, and finally pitch that solution.
My advice is, again, I stress on, in a business world that is constantly evolving, change is something that is always happening. We design our modules, our programs, we always seek for ways to improve. Student voice, student feedback is something we take very important within this community. So I'll say to students, if you want a place where you'll be heard, if you want a place whereby your suggestions will be taken into consideration, where your needs are considered, this is where you should be, because we designed a program to prepare you for that global business world that is constantly changing, that is constantly evolving, with innovative ideas, with instructional design that are very effective, that are creative, that prepares you to be able to compete externally when you go out there, depending on whatever you choose to do, to be an entrepreneur, to be a manager within a global business that is already existing. So whatever you choose to do after studying this course, it actually sets you on that platform to be able to go out and explore.
My name is Madini Sivasubramanian. I am the program manager for BSc Honours Nursing top-up degree. This degree course is 1 year full-time degree course. This is designed to help those nurses who haven't got a nursing degree in this country, who have completed their diploma and working and having quite a lot of experience.
The university has equipped me with the different information in terms of how I can start working in England. So coming from a foreign country, I didn't know what are the next steps I have after graduation. So I spoke to lecturers about what are the options that I have, and they have fully given me some support and some ideas, like these are the next steps that I need to take. So one of it was actually going to the nursing venue, which had different hospitals coming together to showcase the different trusts that they have, like basically pediatrics, adult nursing, or even other sorts of disciplines that is actually available in the healthcare. It made me realize that there was a vast availability that UK can offer to me in terms of after graduation, and with that, those are just provided by the lecturers.
This course runs only 2 days a week, which is very attractive for domestic students as well as international students, because they will be able to work and gain experience.
They have a lot of choices, so they really can go in any direction they want. If they have any passion, something very good of being a nurse here in England is that they offer you a lot of opportunities, and this course prepares them not more for a clinical point of view because they have that degree back in their countries, but it's more like from understanding the system, which is very important as well. When I came here myself, it was one of the most difficult parts for me to understand. So they will have already the clinics on their back from their countries, and we give them the knowledge about the system. So that will make it much, much easier for them to start working and to progress.
The highlight for me is I managed to graduate from
Please be seated. Guests, colleagues, friends, families, and most importantly, our graduates. I am Sir David Bell, the Vice-Chancellor and Chief Executive of the University of Sunderland, and it is my very great pleasure to welcome you to this afternoon's academic awards ceremonies here at East Winter Garden. I'm delighted that we are joined today by Margaret Fay, one of the university's pro-chancellors. Margaret will greet our graduates as they come across the stage and address the audience later in the ceremony. We are also honoured to be joined by Farouk Hakim, the chair of the university's Board of Governors, as well as other governors and members of the senior team at the university. Welcome, Margaret. Welcome, Farouk. Welcome, everyone. Today is, above all else, a day of celebration as we formally recognise the remarkable achievements of our class of 2023. I know that you will want to join me in making this a day to remember for our graduating students. So please enjoy your time with us and make your presence felt throughout. And now, without further ado, let the ceremony begin.
I now call upon Mr. Alan Hardy, the Director of the University of Sunderland in London, to make his presentation.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting the following who have been awarded the degree of BA Honours Business Management. Abdul Halim. Katerina Tutatian. Fernandez Tajo. Albert Borty Oko Brown. Alina Kristelstein. Amarjit Singh. Anna Maria Vianescu. Andrea Corina Stanciu. Anne-Marie White. Antonia Derachice. Arjun Singh. Atanas Kasabov. Elin Chavdarova. Azara Bugri. Bernadette Galambosne Oros. Christiana Lamari. Cyprian Brumer. Comfort Atuanya. Christina Lazar. Daniel Alla. Haruv Patel. Doreen Muntian. Doris Ya Tweniboa. Ekaterina Mitriano. Emika Paul Ude. Federica Scotto Dabusco. Ladyfell Taiwo. Florentina Scrub. Gabor Ola. Krishan Singh. Harry Chinedu Solomon. Helen Okechukwu. Kristina Krumova. Hua Zhang. Vi Hun Trong. Ibrahim Ayodele Kolawali. Ingrida Rota. Jasvinder Singh. John Anno. Josephine Araba Wairedu. Josie McKelly. Juan Esteban Rico Bolivar. Justino Fernandez. Kaloyan Donchev Donchev. Loredana Oana Stefan. Lucina Katarina Rodzon. Magdalena Kajuska. Mara Julia Nekolita. Maria Angeles Bualoa. Maria Mudalina Chichisian. Maria Magdalena Orsini. Maria Grucheva. Meet Hemant Patel. Meet Kumar Patel. Merlin Liazova. Michael Kunaoya. Michael Stephen Bokunga Mbaki. Sheena Vaseva. Musana Begum. Natalia Ivanova. Nirvana Petrova Uzanova. Nu Un Nguyen. Olasia Lisan. Paula Sedo. Palmina Cristina Ungareno. Paul Vlad Bota. Petya Atanasova. Queen Osuaku Lawrence. Raluca Elena Marian. Ramatu Savani. Reka Imre. Rodika Ilescu. Sachin Ramachandran. Sajid Ahmed. Sheena Vradcheva. Simona Bogdan. Sorona Vaida. Sorin Gagita. Stanimir Valeriev Antonov. Stefan Foini. Steliana Zarescu. Tansimona Greazi. T. Bak Bui. Tiziana Gianoli. Valentina Genova. Veronica Papanicola. Victor Florentine Yodachi. Vishnu Vijayadharan. Vladimir Dimitrov Todorov. Yordani Canon Cardenas. Zachariah Bunanod. Shawnee Kirkiesha Jacqueline Johnson. Pro-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting the following who have been awarded the degree of BSc Honours International Tourism and Hospitality Management. Betty Morami Kanji. Pro-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting the following who have been awarded the degree of Foundation in Business and Management. Alex Jete. Catalina Del Guiducci Martinez. Daniela Grech. Genevieva Silva Rodriguez. Neely Valcheva. Nikolay Kirillov. Olga Rusnak. Petru Grek. Rigui Restrepo Pacheco. Umaro Jallo. Vasily Popoiach. Zivko Mihailov. Pro-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting the following who have been awarded the degree of MSc Finance and Management. Luxan Tharmalingam. Pro-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting the following who have been awarded a degree. William Didio. Maria Taylor. Teko Pinda Diallo. Liliana Garaba.
I now call upon the Pro-Chancellor to make her address.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Vice-Chancellor opened the ceremony by describing this as a day of celebration. And so it is as we recognise the remarkable achievements of our class of 2023. Through their hard work, professionalism, determination and commitment in abundance, qualities that we honour today, our graduating students can leave here proud of all that they have achieved and ready to make a difference in the world. So can I please ask the audience to join me in applauding our students' success. Very well done. Let me also acknowledge our guests joining us today, family, friends, supporters. You have my deepest gratitude for the support and encouragement that you have given our new graduates. On their behalf, thank you for all that you have done. Oops, my pages are sticking together. Finally, thanks would not be complete without a special mention for all of the staff of the university who have contributed so much to the success of our new graduates. To each and every person who works at the university, whether on the academic or professional services side, thank you for your outstanding efforts. Today, of course, we are also celebrating the work of the University of Sunderland in London. Ably led by our director, Alan Hardy, and now with around 5,000 students, the University of Sunderland in London has shown itself to be flexible and nimble, with an ability to react and respond to changing patterns of student choice, never missing an opportunity to grow and develop our work in innovative new ways here in the capital. The University of Sunderland in London illustrates the fact that we are a global university. Over 27,500 students are studying at our campuses in London, Sunderland and Hong Kong. And we also have learning partnerships in 15 countries around the world. So truly we have a global reach. Even though it has grown significantly, our campus in London remains small enough to have an intimate feel to it, with close working relationships between and amongst students and staff. That I know has been crucial to its success. But let me return to those of you who are graduating today. Congratulations on reaching this important milestone. Today represents a new beginning as you embark on the next phase of life. Through your time with us, we want you to leave ready to change the world for the better. In whatever you choose to do, be open in your thinking, outward-looking in your attitude, generous in spirit, and always alive to the needs of others. At the same time, keep a place in your heart for the University of Sunderland and talk proudly of your time with us. To everyone here, enjoy the rest of today. Good luck and all the very best for the future.
I now call upon Daniel Allen to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the student body.
Which pulpit I'm going to use? No. Okay. Sorry about that. It's not easy, but I'm trying. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations. The Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all my comrades graduating today here, this afternoon, from the Faculty of Business, Law, and Tourism, I would like to propose a vote of thanks. I would like to thank all of the staff of the university who taught us and supported us through our years of studies. In fact, it has not been easy. For good numbers of us, due to various issues depending on every single one circumstances, please, sorry. In the end, it turned out to be a very, very fruitful academic journey. Sorry, I'm so excited. I don't know. sorry. Sorry, give me strength to. Thank you. Oh, I can see. We could have not passed those orders without the assistance of every single personnel of the university. And for good reason, I would like all the classmates gathered in this ceremony this afternoon to remember the advice and the guidance we were provided when deadlines were looming in or revision anxiety was setting in. I'm sure that my comrades with that our worries and multiple apprehensions have been taken care of during this period. To the academic staff, the students of this class pay you a special tribute for all the knowledge you have instilled in us and which make us winners. We can assure you that your teaching will be like beacons and lantern in our future academics and professional battles. Dear comrade, for the unceasing work done to host this podium, please join me and thank Dr. Bilan, Dr. Bernard, Dr. Yaya, Ms. Akwasake, Mr. Mohamed Kamrad, Mr. Alexado. Remember the emails we were sending them before the submitted dates. They always knew how to make us work without fatigue. Please, let's give them a standing ovation. To the technical staff, thank you for the remarkable work accomplished during all these years, especially during the COVID-19. Sorry. Especially during the COVID-19 crisis. You may be invisible, but nothing could be seen or obtained without you online. You are the guardians of this institution, which allow us to enter the world of knowledge. To the admin and support staff, women and men of this department, your availability and your patience are unmatched. Whether on the phone or your office, you have always shown professionalism, both in the reception and in the resolution of the various problems with which the children were confronted. We thank you and be thanked. We will not close this page without addressing a special thank to those women and men who every day ensure safety and hygiene in our study environment. However, it has been a very long journey. When I say long journey, it's not in terms of distance of time. It was about personal problems that many of us encountered. Few of us would not be here today if it wasn't for the support of our family and loved ones who have been there for us throughout the school year. I mean someone who was there when needed to help you overcome difficult times. I'm talking about when you are going through financial trouble or when you are stressed because of the amount of problems you try to resolve at the same time. I'm lucky to have Mignon. Merci, Sophie. I'm sure every single one here, every single one of us has got that one person in our midst this afternoon. Proud of all they have achieved together under he or his support. What a special moment to share. As we are all moved on to an exciting new future, the University Alumni Association works on to maintain contact with all graduates, so let's keep in touch through our alumni online community. Best wishes to my fellow graduates, and thank you all. I'm done. That's right.
I now call upon the Pro-Chancellor to confer the awards of those students presented here today and those students who are qualified but unable to be present.
Would all graduates please stand? And you may now put on your mortarboards. By the authority vested in me as Pro-Chancellor of the University of Sunderland, I now formally admit you to the degrees and diplomas for which you have been presented today. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the ceremony. Would you please stand as the procession leaves?